everybody. Greg Long, Greg Long's Gym. Little tip on the leg extensions. We're going to do them on this super compound leg machine. It's a beautiful Nautilus piece. Probably not too many people have them, but it works. It's a sensational machine. But not only is the machine great, it's the idea that we have here an extension part, and everybody has leg extensions, but believe me, if you don't do extensions the right way, keep changing up. There's a million ways of doing leg extensions. Now I'm going to show you just a few things. If you're not doing them, I hope that I can open a window up for you to use your intuition and start be creative with making these movements even more interesting. I just did legs today, and we did a pretty crazy leg routine. We started with the leg extension machine. And the whole idea is it moves in one direction. Naturally, it raises up, but there's a lot of things you can do just in that raising up and holding at the top part. And let's just say one workout, you do 15 reps. I'm always playing with 15s to 20s to 30s to 40s to 50s. I've done up to 100 reps on leg extensions in various ways. Not saying it's the proper way, but you have to get to that point of failure. And then, of course, the leg extensions don't resemble leg extensions anymore because you're so gone. But that's where you want to go. You want to get into the area where you're making a movement, but the movement is not full, and it's not like it was in the beginning. But that's all right. And here's another thing: you need to have a training partner. No training partner. The program, any program you do, is not getting the movement. If you want to talk about it, and you say, "Oh, I can do it by myself." No, you can't. No one can train to the limits that we're talking about, intensity-wise. Nobody can do it. You need to have a partner. If you don't have a partner, you're just kidding yourself. You're not getting there. You're not getting to the finished physique that you could have, unless that's not what you want. If you want to dabble in the gym, that's a different thing. But if you really want to get somewhere, win a contest, get better than what you are, put more lean mass on, training partner is a must. I wrote articles on it. Read them in the USA, Universal USA. Go on my face page, see it. Start reading these things that we're putting out. It's very, very important. So let's just play with a few things on leg extensions and what to do with them, and how the proper way. The beginning's always proper. After you get to 15, 20 reps, things are going to fall apart. But that's where your partner comes in and assists you to get your number. If you're doing 15 by yourself, the weight's too light. You got to make that change. You got to go somewhere where when you get to 8, 9, 10, you're fighting. You can't do 15 on your own. You need a help. You need an assistant. That's when you're using the right weight. But there's a way we can do leg extensions, and let's just say we're up to, let's just say we're doing 15s, and I'm at number 10. I might, in the middle of that 10 number, go, okay, we can hold for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. That's after we did 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. And you get the 5 in there. Did you get what I'm saying here? You do 10, and then you do 5 with 5-second holds. That's a whole different world you're putting your body in. There's another thing that you can do when you do the leg extensions. You can do them partials. You can do a partial leg extension. You can do 3 like this. 1, 2, 3. Then go 3 this way. 1, 2, 3. Then do 3 full ones. That's 9 reps. But done differently. It doesn't matter. You can pick 4, 5, you can pick 6. Then there's the assistant part with your training clubs, which I can't show you, but the negatives. You bring them up and you have some, and you hold them up on the top, and then somebody stands on the stack to push it down, and you do reps like that. You can do 15 and then do 5 negatives with that. But if you don't get into this partnership of training and doing these leg extensions and leg presses and the whole thing, it must be done. Another nice thing to do with the legs is, what we do is we have a tendency, when leg extension up, turn your knees inward, toes in, toes out, down, 1, 2, down, 2, 1, 3. That's a beautiful movement, you know, on how to do the leg extensions. Another thing you can do is we can gravitate, wow, over here, and we call these 30 seconds, or we can do it over 40 seconds. You actually set up yourself. You could do it on the Nautilus Beast, but I like to do it on the Air Machine. It has a little bit more bump to it. And you get somebody with a watch, and it's another form of doing leg extensions, and it's 30 seconds. You hold the things up. I did legs, so that's why you're messed up. You hold them up like this, and you go as fast as you can for 30 seconds. And when I'm saying as fast as you can, you must do at least 2 a second. Try to hold that. 2 a second. It's 2 a second. And rip at them as fast as you can. For 30 seconds. Somebody's actually got a watch, and you're watching that watch for 30 seconds. And you pump them, pump them, pump them. That's another variation of a leg extension that you can perform, you know. And you can do one-legged at a time, hold 20s. Like I said, there's supersetting. You can do a leg extension on one machine, come over to here and do the variation if you want. I mean, there's so many ways of working that leg extension machine. A lot of people don't, you know, drop sets and so on. You got to start incorporating people. You got to start using your intuition. Get smart and play the game right to the end. You know, you have to have a training partner, or else you're not making it. You need a partner to get you to that very end of your hard work so that you can take that muscle to failure. Good luck, and I hope to talk to you again.